Hi there everyone and welcome back to Chill and Trade TV. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're back here again, welcome back. So in this week's video, we'll be taking a look at Nasdaq and gold, just doing update videos and seeing what we have anticipated from the last or previous analysis played out or not, and if we should adjust the market or not. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell, as well as if you want to trade with a regulated FSC broker, just click in the link in the description down below. And if you want to find out what is an FSCA regulated broker, there is a video in the channel. So do yourself a favor and take a look at that video. So let's take a look at Nasdaq, ladies and gentlemen. If you do remember, I did say we have two probabilities with the Nasdaq, and as you can see, it is pushing up right now, but this move is a bit choppy for me. It's a bit choppy, so there's no clear entries. There's no clear entries because the market is just moving a bit choppy for me. So I'm just gonna wait and see until the market gives me movements, clear movements, clear movements. So right now, what I do see is that if I do have this, because you do have two highs there, there might be a possible pattern playing out. There might be a possible pattern playing out. So since the market is moving correctively here, if it gets to this high, I do anticipate a reversal back to the previous low or zone, back to the previous zone. Because if you do see, this actually the market theory playing out. You have this push down, and then we have this corrective move. So we're anticipating a push down again, according to the nature's theory. If this push down is corrective move down, so we can be anticipating a push to the downside. That is why I think we also have a possible structure playing out. Not only that, it will be the first touch, second touch, and then the third touch somewhere there at the zone. And then can look for cells, can look for those cells, and your target should be this low or zone, this low or zone. And if you want to go just a bit further, I mean, we do see a pattern here. Let me just do that. We do see a pattern here. There is a pattern here. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that there's more than enough confluence here. The confluence here is quite reasonable for the sell, or inviting for the sell rather. You can just have your stop loss above there, and then your targets should be right there, right there, right there. Or it might be even a bit lower, might go a bit lower, maybe back to the zone. The zone. If it does continue, if it does give you continue confirmations to continue, you can enter the market. can enter the market and your target will be there. And I think probably this pattern, let me just clone this. This is what we might be anticipating, or we might see something like this, something like that, something like that. Remember, because I did say we are looking for the same thing which happened here. The same thing which happened here. The same pattern which happened here might possibly be happening there. Might possibly be playing out there. So let me just do this so that you see what I mean. Might get something like this there again. Same thing here and same thing here. And once this completes, then we'll be looking for continuations to the upside. Continuations to the upside. So for now, I think we can just look forward to this short-term sell or medium-term sell, and then the buys to the upside once this completes. Once this completes. But also, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the market, let me just get a nice clean chart. The trend line, brush, trend line. But because this is the market as well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing that we see that this is correctively, price might break this zone, and then just continue to the upside, continue to the upside aggressively. And I'll probably start looking for buys if price breaks the zone. If price breaks the zone, if price breaks the zone, which is the previous high, that's when I'll only start looking for buys to the upside. Price breaks this high. Let me get this instead. If price continues, breaks this high and retests the previous zone or gives me a continuation to the upside, then I'll look for buys. Then my bias will change. Then I'll start looking for buys. Then I will start looking for buys, ladies and gentlemen. Then I'll start looking for buys. Let me also just see if these lows. Okay, we do also actually have a pattern. We do also have a pattern here. If you join those highs and those lows, there we go. We do have, this is a neutral pattern. So meaning anything could happen, either buys or sells. So just to make things clear, I don't want to have too much analysis, because sometimes too much analysis can be confusing. So I just like keeping it nice and neat. So I'm just gonna remove this and just stick to this diagonal this diagonal resistance and horizontal resistance. So whatever happens, should the first setup play out, once price gets here, give me a sell, I'll look for a sell. But if it breaks out the diagonal resistance and breaks out of the horizontal resistance again, I'll only start looking for continuations after, continuation by entries after. So we just need to be disciplined. This is where then my discipline will be coming into play. Will be coming into play. So I hope you guys see the same. Might be not the same analysis, but the same setups in terms of direction. In terms of direction. So that's it for NAS 100, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go check on gold. Let's go check on gold. Let's go check on gold. Perfect, ladies and gentlemen. If you take at last week's video, I did mention that this is the first setup we are anticipating on gold. And look how beautifully it played out, ladies and gentlemen. Look how beautifully this played out. And I hope you guys are in these buys. I do hope that you guys are in these buys. Remember, just hold until here. Just hold until here. So price seems to have broken the previous high, the previous high right here, and give us a nice aggressive candle. So this is a good sign that they still buy momentum to the upside. So what I am anticipating, or what you can also look for, is since price broke out, a retest and then enter until that high. And already if you got this entry here, I hope you also got this one here. And if not, let me just show you guys. If you missed this entry, I hope you guys also saw this one, where price broke and then retested at the previous zone and then pushed up and then gave us a pattern as well and then pushed up aggressively. There's also a pattern here as well, small pattern here as well. Let me just identify that. Okay, you can just join these from there like that. That, circle this. So how many entries did we get here? Let me just circle these entries so that if you missed the other one, hopefully you caught the other one. If you missed this one, if you missed this one, let's say you got this one. If you missed this one, I hope you got this one. If you missed this one, I hope you got this one. And if you missed all of them, all four, let's hope you'll get this one here. I mean, there's still enough trading opportunity here. There's still more than enough trading opportunity. So don't feel bad about missing these few setups. And if you manage to get all four, if you did manage to get all four, meaning you scaled in using proper risk management according to account size, once this move completes, once this move completes, I hope you guys maybe withdraw something from these profits and get yourself something nice. Get yourself something nice, because that's what I'm going to do. Just spoil yourself once in a while, just to remember that even though you do get those losing streaks, once you get a nice profitable setup, withdraw a bit and just spoil yourself just to keep yourself motivated, just to keep yourself motivated and remind yourself why you started doing this in the first place. So that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Until then.